And the Tar Heels ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5.
I love defensively when I haven't done anything and I got them backed up inside their own 10-yard line. That's a really great start. Get the crowd involved early in the game. Now come out and play some defense on your terms.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. All kinds of room to the right. The 40, at the 30, at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Handoff to the fullback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Back to pass, it's Harrington. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a 1st down. Well done.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll run him again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Hits inside, it's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throwing right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the 1st half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Right side, it's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Turns it upfield. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Big fella moving. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Allen. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Let's see what they've got on second down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back to throw, it's Harrington. Left side is Jacobs. Breaks a tackle, and he might... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside, it's Jacobs. There he goes. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got it behind the line, it's Allen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. He's going to catch it, big fella.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Allen. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside, so that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Gets the back moving. Run it with the fullback. Got some green grass.
That's why this guy's a good, strong safety. You've got to be able to affect the running game. You've got to be able to play in the box close to the line of scrimmage and make tackles. That time, good stop on the fullback.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Maybe a crease. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Give to the big fullback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Why not double the try total and go for 2? He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tells to run, wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. On the move, it's Jackson. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Out wide right, it's Jacobs. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Breaks into the open. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they will score. Touchdown Tide.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Sets his feet. It's Harrington. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Shakes off the defender. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Harrington. Out wide left, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Quick give, it's Jackson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Straight ahead, it's Allen. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. On the ground, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Hey, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion,
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Bama! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll line up to go for 2. He's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick 6, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Takes a hit as he fires. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground with the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Hits inside, it's Jackson. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be fourth down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down?
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Give to the fullback. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the ground, it's Jackson. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game, you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The run inside. It's Allen. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Gets rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right side, it's Jacobs. Running through contact. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Second down, gonna throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Rush right in his face. Slings it downfield. Complete to the left. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Allen. Buying time to his right. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? And the D deny them on second and goal. Finds his man. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. He's looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Reels it in. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Drops back on first down. Hit as he throws. Just barely got rid of it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, They finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field lighting.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't